Last time we left off, you little boys decided to go to this cave over here. You guys have those teleporting headband things that can get you out of danger real quick whenever you need it. You guys went to this cave. Nelson just decided to yeet a camera, instantly upping the challenge rating for the entire dungeon.
Oh my god.
It's fine. We have a fifth party member today. She's with me.
For those
no
listening.
visual bits, okay? We're going to be using maps today. I don't want any visual
There's
bits.
a picture of the Queen of England behind me.
The one everyone loves because she's wearing a green dress, so he can Photoshop stuff on her.
We used...
It's on Instagram, the picture of her with the SWAT. She's a big fan. Let's
She
continue.
loves the show. She's going to be on season 2 as a guest, don't worry.
Hello, I am the Chair of Transmutation, Sarah de Verona. The following is a Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Names, characters, businesses, places, and incidents are either products of the Dungeon Master's imagination or used in a fictitious manner. Any resemblances to actual persons living or dead or any actual events are purely coincidental, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode. You might be wondering how we got here.
Move in, keep an eye out for traps.
Yeah, Nelson's gonna go through and start scanning for traps.
Okay, you all begin walking in.
Yep.
You, with a 20, you actually notice that none of the numbers are particularly pressed at all. With a 20, you can tell that it hasn't been pressed on before. And you see on this wall 5 figures in these large portraits, spaced out about 4 or 5 feet apart. And they are all humans. You both recognize these figures and you realize that they're all members of Unidirectional. You eventually flip all of these so that they're all facing the right, and you hear a ka-chunk come from the door and it begins to slide open. And you also see on the wall that there are 3 levers.
Oh no.
You pull the lever down, you both pull the lever down, and as you're about to pull the lever down, you hear like a little You guys pull the levers down. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Shit, we just opened the goddamn
let's see.
trap door.
And you hear that laughing kind of get louder and louder and louder. But you hear a and floating down above you, you see 4 of these kind of orbs that kind of unspool. And you see 4 little eye tentacles kind of piercing off of them.
No.
You guys see Ziv blast out this bolt of lightning, and you see one of them takes like this damage, but you see the other one, it kind of wraps around it and goes bolting down towards you guys. You both fail. You take 26 points of lightning damage as Zav's spell is rounded out and blasted towards you guys. You turn to Julie and chuck your axe.
Oh no.
I'm going to run forward and go ape west. Con save is a 21. Wisdom save is a 10.
Oh no! Make an attack on Nelson because he's right there at your eye level, and then make an attack on Julie.
Job, Wes.
All right, so you guys are continuing on into this next area. The gate has lifted once you open that third lever.
Oh, good.
So what are you guys doing?
Going
I
through.
want to take a... Hang on.
Okay. Not
Wait.
yet then.
Before anyone goes, should we have someone stealth forward, check for traps? Let's... Dungeon rules.
I can check. I can go
Yeah,
check.
Nelson, why don't you go? You're the lightest on your feet.
All right. And he's gonna go sneaking about to see if there's anything to worry about.
How far ahead are you going away from everybody else, just so I know for reference?
15 feet.
15 feet?
Not too far, but enough.
Okay. Well, you go 15 feet. There's nothing.
All right, it's clear up this way.
Right, we all creep
Go ahead and
ahead
make an
15
investigation
feet.
check just for the.
Yeah, I was thinking, maybe I should. Ha ha! All right, good morning. That's a natural 20.
Natural 20. All right. As you continue forward, you go 30, 45. Once you hit about 50 feet, you hear the slight stirring of a creature.
Can I
Coming
see or hear where the creature is coming from?
It is coming from up ahead, and as you glance ahead, as you kind of continue ahead, the fluorescent lights turn themselves on as they go. And there, up ahead, you see another gazer kind of stirring itself awake. And as you kind of glance up ahead, you see that there's actually like a wall divot where a gate was raised, and you kind of put together that when you pulled one of the levers, the gate raised and the gazers were unleashed. But you see that there's one who is apparently the laziest of the bunch, has not been. Did not join his group of companions.
But it's snoozing, yeah?
It's just now getting up and taking in its surroundings, looking around.
Okay. I am going to cast Web on the walls between me and it. Is there any other hallway? Is it just one straight long hallway?
It's one straight long hallway. Yeah, it just seems like a one long hallway.
Okay. Do I see any other doorways? Or, there's no, other corridors? Just straight?
Not from where you are. It just seems to be one long hallway.
Okay. I am going to cast a web between the two walls, between me and it.
Okay.
And then go running back to the gang.
Okay. So you would cast it in its space still, so let me go ahead and see what it needs to roll to get out of the way.
I'm not casting it at it, I'm casting it between...
Yeah, it was like coming out of the two walls. Oh, you're saying like in front of you.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so I'm making a barrier in front of me.
Okay. You cast this this sticky web, and as it takes in its surroundings, it kind of gives a growl at you and begins coming your way. What are you doing?
I am going to...
Wait. Can Olivia describe the way the web splooges out? How does it work?
Spider-Man.
Where
It's
does it
full
come from?
Spider-Man. Well, actually, hold on. Let me think about what he actually has in his pack. It's silly string.
Oh, good.
Okay, good.
Silly string web.
Gotcha. I was scared.
Silly string web, yeah.
Yeah, you spray this thing. It's you now have its attention. Let's just go ahead and roll initiative for us two right now.
Okay.
Great.
Can we see 50 feet ahead? Can we see Nelson?
Yes. Like in the far distance, yeah.
You can see across a football field, which is 100 yards.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you can see him. You can see him. He kind of glances, and then you just see him pull out this can of silly spray and spray it. So we're gonna go ahead with the first round,
Okay.
which is just between Nelson and the Gazer because it is technically a
So
surprise
this
round.
fills a 20-foot cube.
Okay.
So basically there's a
hallway is
barrier.
20 foot wide, so yeah.
Okay. So it should fill the hallway between him, the Gazer, and me.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me
cool.
see about its eye beams real quick. Okay. You're up first. You have sprayed this web. I'll say that was your kind of initial round. And what are you doing
I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to book it back to... trying to think. Not within melee range because there's 20 feet. I am going to run back to the gang.
Okay.
At the front of the gate.
You're going to dash?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
So
All
I
right.
can
You
make the
dash
60 feet
away.
back.
Let's see what the range on this thing is.
Great.
90 feet. So you are in range of it. Let's see what you have to do. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 9.
Oh boy. You take, not terrible, 14 points of necrotic damage as one of its eye beams blasts you in the back as you run.
Okay, fine.
All right, everybody else hop in initiative real quick now that you see this. What are the initiatives real quick? This will be a very short battle.
5.
5. Tasty.
18.
18. Up first, Julie with the 18.
Okay, can you tell me what I see? Because I'm not in the room.
You see Nelson sprinting away. You see a bolt of black energy kind of get blasted at his back as this thing. You see another one of those gazers that you fought in that hole screeching out and now standing behind this web.
Okay. And it's in range of the shotgun?
It would be, but Nelson is also in the range of the shotgun.
I mean,
So-
It's too far for the
whoopsies.
other guns,
Actually,
right?
well, you could move past Nelson, I guess. Yeah, with your 30 feet of movement, you can move past Nelson.
Is
too.
it too far for the other guns?
No.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, let's do two with the revolver in that case.
Do the revolver. Okay. It has. It's lightly obscured by the webbing, so it has a little bit bonus to its AC. But go ahead and make your shots.
Okay. Okay, that is 16
Okay.
and a 25.
Those both hit.
Okay. Okay, so the first attack is 11 damage.
11 damage. All right.
Yeah. And the second one is 6 damage.
Okay. All right. 17 points of damage.
Yeah.
You blast this thing, and one of its eye stalks just comes right off.
Fantastic. Off to a great start here.
Up next is Nelson. What'd you roll again? Sorry, I forgot to put it down.
14.
14. Up next is Blorog. He's going to take 2 shots at this thing. 9 points of damage with that one. You see Blorog also just shoot off one of these things. Eye stalks.
Yeah.
It's not looking
Aim
great
for
for
the eye
this boy.
stalks.
Up next, Nelson.
I have
do
to
you
make a concentration check on the web.
Oh, yeah, for that damage.
Oh, 18. I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
I am going to cast Acid Splash on it, which is a cantrip.
Okay. Yeah.
It has a 60-foot range, so from the back, he is going to pop a...
Molly.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's having a great time.
He starts dancing real well.
An atomic warhead, like Jawbreaker.
Uh-huh.
And then he's going to pull out, like, it looks like a CD cleaner.
Mhm.
It's weird. And he's going to spit on it and spin it.
Uh-huh.
And the acid is going to fly off in the direction of the gazer.
Gotcha. So it needs to make a dexterity saving throw. That is a 16.
That just meets it.
Yeah, so you hurl this acid at Gazer, but instead of hitting it, it just kind of splashes up against the webbing. Up next is the Gazer. Julie, since you're the one right in front of it, it's gonna blast at you.
Great.
Oh, actually, sorry. Nelson, make a dexterity saving throw.
Just let me take damage, O'Neill.
No. Sorry, this is something else. I forgot. It's Gazer thing.
Dex save
Mm-hmm.
13.
2 creatures within range. Nelson and Julie, sorry, both make dexterity saving throws.
Thank you.
You said 15?
13.
13. You take 5 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Julie?
Oh yeah, that was a 5, so I'm assuming I miss it. But
And you also take 5 points of acid damage.
I'm allowed to re-roll a saving throw, but is that one of them? I forget.
Yeah, it's all of them, but you only get like 1 or 2 of those a day, so I don't know if you want to use it for this.
Yeah, okay. You're right.
Yeah, you also take 5 points of acid damage as you kind of hurl this warhead at it, and it almost absorbs some of it, and it blasts it back at you. Yeah.
God, it does this, yeah. Whoops.
And then Julie, make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, me?
Yes,
Okay, sorry.
because you're the one who shot off one of its eye stalks real bad.
Yeah, I am. Constitution saving throw?
Yep.
Oh, that's a crit fail.
Oh my god, this was not supposed to be this bad for it. You take 18 points of necrotic damage
Thank you.
as this thing blasts you with another black
Jesus
bolt
Christ.
of energy.
You know
Up
when I
next
said, let
is
me
Ziv
take
and
damage?
Zav.
I meant so it would go against my AC because that's fun.
These things don't necessarily do that whole AC thing.
Yeah, thanks for letting me buy armor before we went into the dungeon where
Listen,
everyone
you'll
attacked
get to
me
it. You'll
past
get
my
to
AC.
it. You'll get to it. Up next are Ziv and Zav. They're just both gonna blast this thing to Kingdom Come. You see Zav just focus these darts at this Gazer, and it just explodes as these darts kind of impact on it.
What is show off?
Zav kind of goes, that was for the last one. That one was on, that was on me. These things are kind of weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, that was the last one. What are you guys doing?
It's dead.
Yeah, it exploded.
All
You see
right, then
chunks
we
of gazer.
move.
Is gonna drop the web.
Drop the
Cool.
web. Okay. You drop the webbing and you all continue forward. Nelson, I'm assuming you're continuing to look for traps.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and make one more perception check for me.
Okay.
I know in the book it's investigation, but I think perception. just makes
Unnatural
more sense.
20.
Unnatural 20? Well, boy. As you guys continue forward, Nelson kind of puts up a hand for you guys to stop as you hear like a bubbling sound coming from up ahead, and you see a faint glowing orange light.
Do you think that might be the ale?
I mean,
I want to look at it.
Yeah.
You guys continue forward.
Yeah.
Okay, the hallway kind of does a turn, and in front of you all, you see essentially a moat of lava before you guys. It's about 60 feet long.
Oh, great. More
And-
lava.
Yes. If you want to go to the roll 20, I have a map depicting it.
ooh, look at that.
So
It's like a river of lava.
The actual Devil's Highway.
you guys can see that across this kind of 60-foot long lava, there's like walls of cave rock that kind of block off the rest of the kind of chasm. But as you look down, you see like a long stretch of lava that continues on past this next set here, but there's nothing that connects these two ends. You see parts of broken ladders that may have once existed or have been made but no longer exist now.
How wide is the lava pit?
It is only about 10 feet across.
I looked at Ziv and Zav. I don't suppose you two are fireproof.
This is Ziv. He goes, I have some defenses against fire, but, kind of. Ziv doesn't necessarily get that from one of our dads. So I'm not fireproof by any means, and I think if I fell in lava, that would hurt a lot. So, I don't know. Investigation team, do you guys have any idea?
Guys, why are they always so mean to us? Why is it whenever there's a thing, they're like, well, you're the investigation team, figure it out.
Investigate us
smart
away
ones.
over the bridge.
Yeah.
Why is every character we
You
meet
guys are
like
supposed
that?
to be the brains. They're not means. They're just like looking to you for maybe a way to get across
I
this
call
lava.
out Nimbus.
You call out Nimbus. He floats down to you.
All right, Nimbus, can you? We're gonna use you as a ferry. And hopefully, everyone passes their Constitution saving throws. So I will go first.
O'Neill, I have a question.
Sure, go for it.
So I have Tiny Servant.
Yes, you do.
Do you think I'd be able to turn a rock into a tiny servant that could ferry us across the lava river?
I could animate a rock that could ferry us across a lava river.
Hey, guess what? You sure can try.
It's just because if we're gonna have to fight a big beholder person, I don't want to be wasting third level spell slots on Tiny Servant.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there anything hanging above us?
Currently there's just one kind of stalactite kind of in the center here, but otherwise it kind of looks almost manicured to like perfection.
Do you think we could break that off and see if it drops into the lava?
Probably not.
All right.
You can try anything.
Well, it's a rock.
You summon Nimbus.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And who's going first?
Me. And I guess I could take someone else. Who's the smallest person?
Not me. I think it might be Julie.
Are Ziv and Zav?
Yeah.
How big are they? I don't know.
They're like 7 feet
They're
tall.
everybody's around the same size. Blorog is the biggest of you all, but he's still
right, I forgot
classified
that.
as medium.
All right. So, Julie, do you want to come with me first, and then we can send Nimbus back across for everybody else? and
Sure.
Hopefully. So I show everyone. I give everybody a tutorial. I'm like, you step like this. Don't touch here. He doesn't like it when you touch him right here. This is the bad spot. And then I roll my Constitution
Check.
Is it a check or
Check.
saving?
It's a check.
That's a 2.
You see Wes go.
I just
This is
stepped
exactly
right
how
through
you do it, and he steps on it and just steps right through him.
Just like
and then
that,
just kind of
Wes?
shakes off.
Just like
and-
that?
You know what? I don't need your shit right now, Julie. Everyone else can give it a try. At least I can get across fairly easily. I just don't want to have to burn a spell slot. Or, I don't want to have to burn a high-level spell.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, we can get across. It's just we would be using some of our more potent magics.
Yeah, same here. After we probably want to hang on to that, so let's figure out a more classic thing. Hang on, I have a Dungeoneer's pack. Let me see what's in there.
Who else is trying to get on Nimbus?
I'll try.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's a Constitution check.
No. Yes, just check. Yeah.
Yeah, I failed too.
What did you roll?
That was a 4.
4?
Yeah.
You also just step right through Nimbus, and Nimbus kind of shakes and just kind of does like almost a sigh.
Nimbus is like, nah, not today. You've kept me down for too long.
I'm trying to think of something smart that Nelson would be able to figure out, but
Use the brain.
Classic engineering problem: get over the bridge, or build a bridge.
Okay. God dang it! I hate you, O'Neill.
What?
Portal gun.
Oh!
Aw, shit!
Okay. Yeah. Make your attack.
That is an 18.
18. Yep. You blast the portal gun. Where are you blasting it to?
One on my side, one on the other.
Okay. As you do that, hold on a second. I don't have it. Never mind. I thought I had the portal little imaging thing. Okay. But you all walk through the portal onto the other side.
Oh,
Cool.
Well, that was easy.
So, that was easy.
Pretty simple.
It's almost as if...
It was designed
That was,
for a character who possessed a portal gun.
Yep. As you do, however, you hear like a little screech and like almost the sounds of like clicking. As you walk out on the other side, you see 3 of these kind of floating tentacle creatures kind of
Why is it always tentacles?
come outside of the kind of porous rock of these things.
I feel like we would have seen it before once we crossed over, but did we see, is there a door or anything on the other side?
Sorry, in this room there is a door on the other side. My bad.
Well, I turned to everybody and say, through the door, through the door, through the door.
Through the door.
Through the door.
Okay. As you go up to check the door, it is locked. Everybody make investigation checks real quick for me before you roll into initiative here.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
21.
You see
2.
Wes and Nelson, you both see that on the top of the on the bottom side of the stalactite, there's a button.
Son of a...
I press it.
Can't reach it, can you?
It is very far from you. It is about 35 feet away from you.
Oh, it's on the bottom of a stalactite hanging over...
Stalactites hang from the ceiling. Yes.
I was thinking stalagmite.
How tall? How far is it up in the uptimes?
In the uptime,
Yes.
it's about 20 feet up, like planarly from you guys.
Solid. That I can do. That I can hit that with my axe. That'll come back to me.
Well, let's
I
roll
want
initiative
my-
first
Okay.
for everybody, and this might go very quickly depending on it.
Hell yeah. All right. I am wearing my big wizard hat.
Okay.
I'm gonna animate one of the knives out of my thing using the wizard hat instead of that. Actually, I'll animate all the knives that I can. How many can I do?
Using
Let me
it's
pull
in
it
your
up. I have
thing. It's how ever many you can.
it. 4. So I animate 4 knives, but one of them I have fly up and press the button.
Okay. It won't be able to get it in its first turn.
It can move. It has
30
a-
feet.
Doesn't it?
I thought you said it was 20 feet above us.
It's 20 feet planarly above you, but it's 35 feet out from the.
Oh, triangles.
Oh,
Yes.
Triangles. Yeah.
Triangles.
Okay. Well, it dashes.
So I can see
Gets there.
someone's been studying for the GRE.
Okay, yeah, you do that. I mean, you can't necessarily command it to press it right now, but that is your turn.
Oh no, I moved behind Julie with my movement.
Thank you.
Okay, all right, perfect. Up next, we have. Oh, sorry, I forgot to roll for the actual monsters. Oh, all right. Up next is the monsters. You see one of the creatures is going to go ahead and try to grab you, Julie. Just kind of grabs right onto you, so I will roll to attack. A 18 versus AC.
18.
That beats it. Okay, let's see what the conditions are. You take 4 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That was a 14.
14. That won't do it.
Not my lucky day.
You feel your body kind of seize up for a moment, and you are poisoned and paralyzed. At the end of your turn, you can make
You
to
did
try
put
to
a
roll out of
Malboro
this.
into the game.
A Malboro?
It's a Final Fantasy enemy, and it inflicts every status element on you at the same time.
Oh,
No,
right.
it is just those two. The poison is, in fact, a paralyzing, a paralyzing poison. But yes, you are paralyzed, and it is going to
Fantastic, thank you.
use the medium smaller, grow advantage on attack rolls, and it can move with you. So it is going to then move you both just right over the lava, so that way you
Wait,
can't
how
try
is it
to
moving
you
me?
won't try to
Because
escape.
it's like a magic-y thing?
It has these tentacles that kind of wrap around you, and that's what kind of shocked you with the poison. And then it kind of moves you over this lava.
So are we falling?
No, you are not. It's flying. It's a flying creature. Sorry. These are all flying creatures. And then the rest of them are going to move. One of them is just going to kind of run towards you. One of them is going to dash towards you, Wes, but it can't do anything. And then the other one is going And the other one is going to try to attack you, Nelson. Oh, 23 versus AC. Oofa doofa.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 4 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, let me just do math. 16.
16.
16.
You are managed to kind of buff off the poison, but these kind of long tendrils are still kind of trying to grapple onto you and break you. So I am going to also roll this.
Are they like
and you see the
barbs?
Yeah, there's kind of like barbed tentacles that are like slimy and kind of slithering and trying to like grapple onto whatever they can. And you see the beak on its mouth kind of trying to clatter and chatter, and it's going to try to peck at you.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And that is a 19 versus. These things are rolling great. 19 versus AC.
That hits.
And you take.
Can we get a nerf, please? Can we get these things nerfed?
Might just do that. You take 4 points of. That's a terrible damage roll. 4 points of piercing damage.
They're little babies. That's like getting bit by a fly.
Well,
unless
have
it's
a-
me, because I'm the memeiest sorcerer ever.
Up next are Ziv and Zav. Zav is going to blast. Can't get a line on any of these guys. Let's see what else he's got on him. Zav casts haste on Nelson.
Heyo.
Oh my. Oh god.
Oh my.
Oh my.
All right, that'll be that. And Ziv is going to. Ziv has better control over his stuff, so he's going to.
Tell us more about his control over his stuff, O'Neill.
He's got the wrist control. He's got finger control. He's gonna ice knife his mother.
So it has children?
Yeah, it's a mama. You see Ziv kind of turn and blast out to one of these grells here, and it kind of spikes out and shoots out at these other two. You see the kind of you see Ziv kind of blast out this like beam of cold energy, and it hits one of them, and then kind of splinters out and hits two more. Julie, it almost kind of flies at you too, but it managed to kind of shift around you. God, that's
Okay.
a lot of damage. But then Ziv kind of cringes a little bit, seeing that how hard he damaged the one that is holding you, and that'll be his turn. Up next, we have Blorog. Blorog's going to shoot the one that is kind of hurrying you, Nelson.
Okay.
He max damages one of them.
Jeez.
Oh, he can only do it on the one. In one round, Blorog does 31 points of damage to the one that is hurrying.
Oh my god.
Don't touch
you,
Wes.
He goes, "Stay back!" And you see kind of his kind of orcish fury kind of blasting out at this thing.
How bad does it look now?
It looks pretty bad.
I wanted you to say it looks dead.
It's near death's door already. Up next, Ease.
Monsieur Nelson.
Okay, so
You are
I'm
hasted.
So I can take
you
two
are
actions?
Blasty boy. You could take 2 attack actions.
2 attack actions.
Or you could take 1 action and then another attack, dash, or disengage action.
Okay. trying to think.
Your AC is also raised by
2.
Solid.
And you have double movement.
Yeah, you got a whole bunch of stuff.
And yeah.
Is Julie at our level, and are those
Sorry, it would
rock
be
things?
here, 'cause
Are there actual stones in the lava river?
So there are 2
Okay.
stones, but they are just barely above the lava level.
Guys, do you think Julie's fireproof?
Let's find out.
So what I am thinking, we'll see how this works. How high?
Please don't kill
is
me.
Julie
Please
higher
don't
than
kill me.
us?
Julie is at the same level.
At
This
the
thing
same
kind of
level?
just picked and then dragged Julie fighting and screaming. Well, Julie isn't fighting and screaming. You see Julie kind of tense and not able to move right now.
This is either going to be really, really cool or really, really stupid. Could be both.
Let's find out.
Nelson is going to.
Don't kill me, don't kill me.
Okay.
Please don't kill me.
Okay. No, I'm working on trying not to kill you.
I'm sorry I put an exploding bean in your mouth, okay?
Sorry, I don't have any teeth. Okay, so this might end up being really dumb. It might be one of the dumber things that. I mean, it might be the dumbest thing I've ever done, and I've played Cash for many months now at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But this might be the dumbest things I've ever done. Okay. Nelson is going to take his immovable rod lightsaber
Uh-huh.
out of his fanny pack of holding, and he's going to take a running jump towards Julie.
Oh, okay.
And
What's your strength score?
it's a 13.
You have a 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would he be able to do that? Isn't your jump 10 feet?
Your jump is usually your strength score, I believe. Let me double check.
Because I'm not sure
Jumping.
how jumping works.
Okay. When you move at least 10 feet before immediately the jump up to your strength score. Okay. You
Yeah,
can
'cause I'm really not 100% sure how it works.
Yes, jumping is it's kind of strange. If you are you going to try to take a running jump?
Yeah.
Okay, so you use 10 feet of your movement to move back away from the edge of the cliff, and then you use another 10 to jump, but you can just barely reach Julie.
But I can reach her.
Yes, just barely. But I will say, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Okay. Please. Please, please, please. Please, dice. Oh, okay. All right, that's pretty good. That is.
I was gonna give you could do it with advantage actually because you're hasted.
Fuck yeah. Okay, roll for the crit. Okay, that's an 18.
18. So you do just barely manage to reach and grab onto.
I grab Julie's arm and I click the button on the immovable rod to activate it.
Okay, make a dexterity saving throw to try to grapple.
You have
onto-
advantage with haste.
with haste.
on
Yes,
dex
you have a
saving throws.
dexterity.
Okay. Natural 20.
Natural
Hey-o.
20. Okay, so you do manage to grab onto Julie. Now, what are you're using the?
All right, I'm going to use
Immovable
one
rod.
action to use the
Yes.
immovable rod. My
Okay.
second action, I'm going to cast minor restoration, so Julie is no longer paralyzed.
Okay.
I forgot I was paralyzed hanging above lava.
Yes. Okay. So you are
Lesser
okay.
restoration.
Okay. All right. I will say because you grappled onto Julie, this thing is now 5 feet lower than the ground, just because of how the weight. It can only hold up to one medium-sized
no,
creature.
the weight is.
He's holding on to the
immovable rod
immovable
Yes,
is
I
rod.
understand that,
supporting my
but to be able to grab onto Julie first, you would have had to. It would have dragged it
Oh,
down
I
a little
see.
bit.
First. Okay.
But now you are holding onto the movable rod. Okay. And Julie, you are no longer paralyzed. Is that the end of
Okay.
your turn?
You don't need stuttering on you.
Yes, I believe that is
Is
both
that
of
just
my
status
actions.
effect, no help?
Yeah, just the status effect.
Yeah. So yes, you're
So
no
you're
longer
no longer
paralyzed.
paralyzed.
What about poison?
The poison is also actually
Because you said that they're one
poison
and the
target is
same.
paralyzed. You are still poisoned technically. Yeah. Okay. That
Yeah,
makes sense for
I
the
just
conditions.
thought it would be better for her if she
Not paralyzed and poisoned.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean I would say so too. Julie, it is your turn.
And I'm hanging here.
You are hanging by these tendrils over this lava pit.
Can I take one of my exploding beans and throw it at the thing?
Okay. Make a ranged attack. Actually, sorry, it's not a ranged attack. It is a dexterity saving throw. You will also have to make a dexterity saving throw. Okay, let's see.
If I'm holding onto the rod with one hand, I can reach my gun with the other one, right?
I will say sure. Did you throw the bean or not?
I don't like the fact that I'm scared it's gonna blow up on me.
Each creature. Wait, sorry. 10. Yeah, it's a 10-foot radius.
With the beans, I don't know what each of them does because I think each one of them
Does something different.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Go ahead and. Some of them are great.
No.
Some of them are very bad.
Let's play it safe while I'm hanging over a pit of lava. Let's do 2 more with the revolver.
Okay.
Okay, 19
Okay.
and 25.
19 and 25 both hit.
7
Okay.
and 11. That's
7 and
18.
11. 18 points of damage. Okay. This thing, and it screeches out this almost bird-like screech,
I don't like
and
that.
you see its tendrils still kind of wrapped. Oh, sorry. Make both of those with disadvantage
Oh, okay.
because you are still poisoned.
Okay, that's a 12
12 just barely hits.
and an 18.
18. Okay, so those both still hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are now holding onto the immovable rod. Go ahead and make an athletics check with disadvantage, just so that you can hold onto this rod while firing your gun one-handed.
Whoa. With disadvantage, you said?
With disadvantage.
Okay, that's a 10.
10.
Yeah.
You see Julie starting to slip on the rod and is now just barely holding
my hand
on.
is sweaty, okay? I'm above
Yeah, your
lava.
hand is sweating, and you see her kind of shaking a little bit.
Julie should be holding on to Nelson. Nelson should be holding Julie. She's not attached to the rod at all. He's holding her.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then. Then Nelson make an athletics check as Julie slips down your body, is now just barely hanging on by your ankle.
Oh my god. Holy mother of God, that's another natural 20. I swear to God.
So you are still
Kick me
holding
back
on, but
up
Julie,
and-
Ankles are beefy.
Julie, you're still holding on to Nelson by his ankle now.
I don't like this, but okay.
But this thing is barely, this thing is still kind of hurrying the both of you. Okay, back to the top of the order with
Alright.
Wes.
Well, I'm using my bonus action to use the 4 knives I have out. I'm going to use 3 of them to attack the one right in front of me, and the other one's going to press the button.
Did you send them all towards the button? I thought you said you
No,
sent them.
just one.
Just one? Okay.
I just sent one.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead and
I technically could have used the other 3 to attack in the last round, but I didn't, so here we are.
go ahead and make those 3 attacks, and go ahead and make an attack on the button as well.
Attack on the button. Sorry.
Hey man, I like
It's
your
a
button.
14.
14.
Attack on the button.
You tried to swipe at the button, but it's just
I don't
it's a
do it,
small.
it just
well,
does
the
it, it's its own
the
thing.
blade kind of
It,
tries
like,
to swipe
makes
at the
it.
button, and it's
Okay.
really small.
The attacks are 29,
Hits.
13, and a natural 1.
Okay, so the 29 and 13 hit. So roll 2d4 plus the whatever.
That's 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Okay. It's about to. You cut off like 3 of the tendrils, and you stick one kind of in the brain of this thing, and it's just kind of screeching out now, thrashing. It's not looking great. It is. Oh boy. You think if that other knife would have hit, it might have gone down. Up next are the monsters.
That was just my bonus action.
Oh, that is your bonus action. Okay.
Shit. Sorry, I'm debating whether I want to kill this thing or send Nimbus after Julie. I say, Nimbus, go get Julie.
And Nimbus
Tell
goes
Nimbus
to Julie.
go get Julie.
Okay.
And I assume that's my action.
That
to
is-
send him.
it
That
is your
doesn't
action
feel like
to-
an action.
It is because
But
you're
it
technically
is.
using an item.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nimbus kind of floats below Julie and tries to float up to Julie, but Julie cannot go through Nimbus right now.
She can't?
No, she cannot because she already failed the Constitution check, and it takes a little bit of time to redo it.
I thought she didn't do that because we used the portal. Or she
Well,
did
no,
that
I don't
after
She
think
the
did it
portal.
and
No,
then-
Julie didn't
yeah.
try.
Julie didn't. I
because
failed. Yeah,
Tyler
Julie didn't
West
try
had
because I failed.
No.
No,
I
she
said
did.
I tried.
She
I
did.
did try.
She did try.
Oh.
I did try, and I failed. I got a
Okay. All right. Well, maybe it can get Nelson then.
Yeah, actually, Nimbus kind of floats up. Nelson, go ahead and make a Constitution check.
18.
18. So you feel as Nimbus kind of floats up through Julie's arm, it kind of somehow like you are able to stand on Nimbus right now.
So I'm able to stand on Nimbus?
Yes.
Okay.
Next up are these things. One of them is going to attack you, Wes. We'll do you first.
Mm-hmm.
That is an unnatural 20.
Yep. Yep.
And you take... Oh my god, Jesus. You take 9 points of piercing damage as the tendrils kind of wrap around you, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
8.
You feel the tentacles kind of wrap around you.
Hang on.
Uh-huh.
Could I use 2 sorcery points to subtract the D4 from that attack? Or is it too late
It's
for that?
too late for that.
I forget to do that.
It is too late for that. You could use the D4 to add to your Constitution. Oh, it won't. Well,
Yeah, it won't do it. It's too low.
yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, you have to tell me
enough.
before I roll damage, essentially. So you are poisoned and paralyzed right now.
Cool,
Make a
great,
Constitution
awesome, sick,
saving
funny.
throw for the concentration on the knives.
Could I use my reroll, my wild magic reroll on the con save?
Normally, I would say you have to do it before I tell you what the effects are. That's just how it says in the rules, but I'll let you do it this once. Go ahead and reroll.
Okay. 12.
12? Still doesn't do it.
Ugh.
Awesome.
You are wrapped in this thing's tentacles.
Cash money. Hey, being poisoned and paralyzed isn't very cash money of you, O'Neill.
You know what? That's very fair. And let's see how far this thing can go.
God, I wish
Good.
Nelson had a gun.
Great. I'm glad.
I'd like offer you.
I know.
I'm starting to think
Now
I
wish
should have
had.
killed it.
Yeah.
You should have probably killed it. And the other one's going to attack, let's say, Blurog, because that thing, Blurog, just messed up that other guy. Nope. It's going to try to attack with its beak then. You see this thing kind of trying to wrap around Blurog, but it's just, Blurog has kind of shaken the bow a little bit, and you see 2 blades kind of stab out the sides, and it's now kind of fending off this kind of creature with the sides of its knives. Up next... Oh, and this one is going to attack you, Julie, because you are its prey now.
Lovely.
And it would have advantage because you are just hanging there. So 15.
Is Julie the fart?
Excuse me.
Everybody's kind of all in the same space right now. Unnatural 20, Julie?
Yes, I'll do it.
Okay, so go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Please, God, I just did this.
That is a 17.
17. You manage to buff off the effects of this poison, but the barbed tentacles still kind of lash at you. You take 6 points of piercing damage as it slashes at you. Oh boy. Okay. As this thing kind of wraps its tentacles around you and scratches you, Julie, make another athletics checks with disadvantage for me.
13.
13?
Yeah.
You're just barely holding on to Nelson's leg as this thing kind of is still lashing out at you. Up next are Ziv and Zav.
Wait, am I still wearing the Cloak of Elvenkind? I think I am.
Yeah.
What does
Did I
that
give
do
it to
again?
Just advantage
Advantage
on
on
dex
stealth
saving
checks.
throws.
No,
Oh,
just stealth checks.
Oh, okay.
Zav is just going to run up and grasp one of them, the one that's still kind of on the level where you guys were, is going to run up to him and blast him with a thunder wave.
Oh, by the way, I rolled a 16 on my con save to maintain the knives.
Okay, cool. Then they are still active. Okay, and it is blasted back 15 feet. So it is all. They are all kind of around you guys right now.
Yeah, why did the council promote us?
Yeah, that's what
We're
I'm
gonna
starting
be
to
the
think.
terrorists someday, baby.
It gets blasted back, but it rights itself as it floats over this area.
What if the investigations team at SWAT is like the drummer of Spinal Tap, where they just keep dying and they have like 15 million of them, and no one has just no one's told us yet.
Oh no! You see a watery fist. He's just gonna use this because it's the only thing that can save you guys. You see a watery fist apparate in front of you guys, and as it does, it kind of makes a clenched motion and is going to punch the one that Zav just kind of blasted back with the sphere. Jesus Christ. You see it punch the one that Zav just blasted back, and it just crumples into mush. Up next is Blurog. Blurog is kind of just looking around frantically and is going to try to shoot the one that has Julie. One arrow kind of sings by you, Julie, just barely. But the other one kind of blasts into this thing, and it kind of makes a big hole in the side of its brain a little bit. Up next, Nelson, your turn. What are you doing?
Now doesn't seem like a good time for an insight check, but I mean, okay, so that one just died. One looks really bad.
And the other one looks, the one that is kind of hurrying. No, the one that is holding onto Nelson or Wes looks really, really bad. The one that is attacking Julie is not looking great, but it's not terrible.
Is Wes also over the lava now?
Yep, so everybody's over the lava now. We got a big old lava party going on.
Oh no.
You're also flying on Nimbus, by the way.
You
I
are
am
standing
on
on Nimbus right now. Nimbus has the flying speed of 30 feet. It does not go faster with haste.
Can I reach Wes from where I am?
You can.
He can't get on Nimbus either.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I am going to, because I'm on Nimbus.
And Julie's hanging off of you.
And Julie's hanging off of you.
I am going to release the immovable rod. I'm going to pass it down like a ladder rung down to Julie for her to grab. And then I'm going to grab Wes's jacket and cast Gaseous Form.
On me?
Yes. You transform
Okay.
a willing creature you touch along with everything it's wearing and carrying into a misty cloud for the duration. The spell ends if the creature drops to 0 hit points. An incorporeal creature isn't affected. While in this form, the target's only method of movement is a flying speed of 10 feet. The target can enter and occupy the space of another creature. The target has resistance to non-magical damage, and it has advantage on strength, dexterity, and constitution saving throws. The target can pass through small holes, narrow openings, and even mere cracks, though it treats liquids as though they were solid surfaces. The target can't fall and remains hovering in the air even when stunned or otherwise incapacitated. While in the form of a misty cloud, the target can't talk or manipulate objects, and any objects it was carrying or holding can't be dropped, used, or otherwise interacted with. The target can't attack or cast spells. But you're already paralyzed, so I thought, you know.
Okay. Okay. Wes, do you allow Nelson to cast this?
I'm paralyzed and
It has to be a willing
poisoned.
creature. You just have to give the eye contact, essentially.
Oh, yeah, I guess I am still conscious. Yeah. Then
You do?
Sure, yeah, sure.
Okay. The knife. Yeah, your knife falls into the lava below.
No, I lose a knife. That's
You lose concentration on that. The two other knives kind of scatter on the ground across the way where you guys kind of first came about. But you see Wes turn into this cloud of gas, and he is kind of floating now above the lava. Julie, go ahead and make another athletics check as Nelson kind of moves and shifts over to give this thing to you. So wait, what did you do with the immovable rod again?
I clicked it, I activated it below me, so where Julie could, I leaned over Nimbus, and I clicked it, so I moved
You
it.
moved it down to
So where Julie can grab it.
Okay.
So what am I doing?
Figure out what to do next. So you can grab the immovable rod like a ladder rung now, because you can reach it.
Okay. I don't see anything that says it can't, so I will say that you can go and do that. Julie?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Julie, go ahead and make a dexterity or strength saving throw, your choice, to try to grab onto this rod.
Okay.
With disadvantage, because you are still poisoned.
Okay, that is a 22.
22? Okay. You managed to grab onto the rod and now are hanging just barely from this rod. And it is now your turn.
See, if I drop now, I'm legit dead because I'm a human.
Yeah.
So, can I just use my turn to get a better grip on this rod?
Yeah, you can grab onto it with two hands.
Yeah, can I do that?
Okay, yeah, that's fine. You grab onto the rod with two hands.
Could I even throw my leg over it and sit on the rod?
It's full lightsaber length.
It's vertical, so that'd be a little bit
vertical.
uncomfortable.
Why wouldn't it be?
No, I said ladder
Oh,
rung.
you said ladder rung? Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, you could. It is just, yeah, you could try to.
Yeah,
go ahead and just make a general athletics check. Still with disadvantage, but go ahead and see if you can
17.
maybe adjust yourself. 17? Okay, yeah, you managed to throw up a leg with disadvantage.
Yeah, because I have
Okay.
a +6 to athletics.
Okay. So you managed to throw up a leg onto this thing and are now straddling it, almost like a broom.
Fantastic.
That'll be your turn. Wes, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw with advantage for me.
You can, you're a cloud.
Yes, since you're
Second one's a natural 20.
Ow.
Okay, you are no longer paralyzed. You're still technically poisoned. Does it give you immunity to poison? No. But yes.
Thinking of a way for him to get up and over.
Yes. What are you doing with your turn, Wes?
Can I move? Can I use my movement?
Yeah, you have 10 feet of flying movement.
It would have been at the end of your turn that you would have done it, so you wouldn't have been able to move or anything.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So, unfortunately, you don't get to move on this turn. But you are still floating, and you seem to be fine. You are pretty much out of damage. Yes. Okay.
I'm not going to get hurt, but my friends could very well easily get hurt.
Yes, and speaking of, it's the two monsters' turns. They're both one's going to make an attack on... You know what? I'm going to have it make an intelligence check. These things are pretty smart.
It's a brain with a beak, yeah.
Okay. All right. They're both going to go to Julie.
Ugh.
Julie looks like the worst. Yeah, they're just both going to try to grab onto Julie. So it's going to roll 2 attacks on Julie.
I was hoping he was going to say they're smart enough to know that they're going to die.
Yeah.
And they'll leave us alone.
They are hungry. One of them rolled a natural 1, so that doesn't do anything. The other one rolled a 19 plus, so 23.
Yep.
So you take 4 points of piercing damage, and go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me. With disadvantage, actually. Let me double check. Sorry, not with disadvantage.
Okay. Then 19.
19? Okay, you managed to shrug off the effects of this this poison. The other one is going to, the one that missed you with its tentacles, is going to try to peck you with its beak.
Why does it get a second attack?
Because if it misses with its tentacles, it gets to make a second attack with its beak. That is only an 11 versus AC, though.
Nope.
So it tries to peck at you with its beak, but it misses. Okay, that's this turn. Ziv and Zav, now seeing that they are completely able to get this shot without hurting anyone, Zav just unleashes a lightning bolt, 4th level. And so I don't even need to roll for that because that kills these things.
Smoked them.
Bye-bye.
That is it for that.
Oh, thank God.
What's up? It's your COVID boy here. That's not funny, but it's funny. Hey, everybody. Sorry about missing last week. I am currently in quarantine, so that's why we weren't able to do last week. I had a little bit of trouble getting things together. We also had some technical difficulties, as you can tell, with Julie's audio. That with the move into, I'm now in isolation, so that was kind of a thing. I'm fine. I'm not feeling really any bad symptoms or anything like that. It's perfectly fine. Just wanted to apologize off the top for the late episode, but also here to remind you, hey, we have a Patreon now, so go ahead and check us out at patreon.com/YMBW podcast, where you can get all of our bonus content and cool stickers, and we have a whole bunch of stuff, and the tiers go on. Messages from us and our characters all the way up until if you donate $200 a month, I will DM a one-shot with you and your friends. All that is available on our Patreon, patreon.com/YMBW podcast. Also, if you don't want to follow us on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook now at YMBW podcast as well. And if you like what we do, you can follow us on Spotify, rate us 5 stars on iTunes, Google Play, or wherever you get your podcasts. And then we will lose our name in the show, or you tweet about the show using the hashtag YMBW. That's the hashtag symbol YMBW. We'll use your name in the show. I am currently planning for season 2, and I need plenty of characters, so go ahead and get that sharing and tweeting and all that stuff. And yeah, I think that's it for this week. Again, patreon.com/YMBW podcast, and I will see you guys next week. Hold on, I gotta do this one from 6 feet away. Mwah! Okay, these things are gone. Just to take stock of the entire battlefield right now, Ziv, Zav, and Blurog are on the other side of the kind of lava moat, and Nelson, you are on Nimbus.
Guys,
Julie
he's
is
building.
hanging
Open the door.
Yeah, Julie, you are hanging onto this immovable rod, and Nelson, Wes, you are a cloud.
I move over out of lava range.
Okay,
as Cloud
you
West.
can do that. What are the rest of y'all doing?
Cumulonimbus?
Nope, nothing. That is nothing.
I had to try.
Go hit the button. Open the door.
Yeah, from Nimbus.
Julie, make a perception check for me, actually.
17.
17. Because you kind of drop down below the main level of this kind of platform area, you can actually see that below there is kind of a ridge, like a ridge of rock, kind of down by this lava. And you see that there's actually like a cave that goes underneath this ground area.
Guys, I think it's a false door.
What makes you say that?
We've got a cave down here.
I put down on
Nimbus.
Nimbus. Yes, forgot.
Yeah. How low are you going?
About Julie's eye level,
Okay.
just so I can
So yeah,
see what she's
you
referring
float
to.
down a little bit, and you can now see this. There's a cave system that goes down below this lava flow, and the lava flow keeps on going for a distance. But make an investigation check for me.
22.
22. There is no light coming from the lava down the way besides the actual light of the lava. Like, it's not radiating light.
So it's a rock?
No. The lava flow keeps on going down this like cavern, but it's not illuminating this cavern.
Can I get lower down?
Yeah, you get lower down.
Is
How low
the-
are you going?
Hey, is that lava hot? Hey, is
You
that hot
kind
lava?
of get lower, and the lava does not produce any heat.
Son of a...
Mother.
I get off of Nimbus. You know what? Hey, you know what? I stick a fingy in there.
You stick a finger in the lava and you burn to death. No, you stick a finger in the lava, and it is very cold water. And actually,
is there just like food coloring in it?
Actually, as you kind of stick your finger in it, you can actually hear the sound of water as you get lower down into it.
My
What
God.
is it?
It's water.
Can I press the button retracting the rod and drop down into the water?
I cast Featherfall on Julie.
I can just
Okay.
drop into water.
Do you actually cast Featherfall on Julie?
Yeah.
Okay. Julie, you begin kind of slowly falling in, and as you do, the water kind of covers you. I need you to make an athletics check to not get completely bowled over by this rushing rapid river.
11. I hate you.
I'm gonna add a D4 to that.
Okay.
And
Please.
Nelson's gonna be like, no, grab the rock. And he's gonna use his genius
That's a 4.
genius ability.
So that's a
whatever.
15.
Okay, mark off those 2 sorcerer points plus
I
the 9. You see Julie.
Oh wait, no shit! I'm a cloud. I don't know if I can do that.
Oh, you
Can I do
cannot.
that?
No, but I
Cloud?
tell Julie, like, hey, grab the rocks. Use my ability thing.
Okay.
The spark
Can
of
I
genius.
plus
Julie,
for either
you
way.
feel yourself getting pulled over underneath these rocks, underneath this river rapids, and you see one of the rocks, and you just quickly latch onto it,
Thank you.
keeping yourself from going completely under.
Well, at least I didn't have to use those two.
Was that because I cast Featherfall? Like she was too light.
Yeah,
So,
that she
like,
was
if she
able
would've
to
been-
catch onto one of these rocks. Otherwise, you would.
okay.
Otherwise, she would have
Oh,
plunged into the river
sorry.
rapids and been dragged down.
Okay, good.
I cloud.
You
down.
see Ziv and Zav freaking out up top, and also Blurog is kind of going, "What the
It's
hell is going
it's
on?
Water. It's
What?
water.
What do you mean it's water?"
Splash it about.
I poot down. I toot down.
You see Wes kind of slowly float
I also
down.
think it only lasts for a minute.
It lasts for an hour.
Oh,
it's
last
an
for an
hour,
Yeah.
and I have to drop this concentration.
Done.
Whatever you want, whenever you get close. Whenever you get to an advantageous spot, I'll drop it. Whatever. You want to get to like
If you
a
go
landing or a ledge.
underneath this kind of passage up top, there's actually like a ledge that goes that's barely visible. It can fit one person on it.
Is that a west side ledge?
Yeah.
I cloud.
Okay. So you put that over there. Congrats, you're a person again. And I drop gaseous form.
Yeah. Ziv just casts control water, and you see him now kind of lift up this big ball of water, and as it passes through the lava, it does not disturb it. You come to the conclusion that this lava is some kind of illusion.
Hey, Blurog. Hey, Blurog.
Yeah.
Could you
What the
grab my
fuck?
knives that are up there?
Blorog kind of goes, yeah. I'm gonna roll an investigation check, see if he's still
They should just be on the ground.
Yeah, but this is this is a battle-torn area. He finds him and picks him up.
Okay.
He goes, yeah, what the hell, what Jesus Christ. Okay.
So let's just say, as a
We were
rule,
just spiking our
we
heart
shouldn't be
rates
trusting
there,
our
guys.
ass here.
just sparking.
I
our
never
heart. We're
trust
just
my
spiking our
eyes.
heart rates, doing some cardio.
Ziv goes, Jesus Christ, guys.
Fantasy, Jesus Christ.
Fantasy, Lord and Savior Michelle Obama.
Thank you.
What are we? I thought we lost Julie there.
Nah.
Okay.
All good.
How do you guys want to go that way or?
Yeah, I think the creepy cave is probably the best idea here.
Okay. That was a lot. I just need to take a breather. Okay.
We can take a short rest if you guys want
Yeah,
before
can
we
I help
continue.
Julie up on the shore?
Sure, yeah. I'll say you just kind of hold Julie. At this point, it's been a couple of minutes now. Enough time for Julie if you want to go and make another Constitution check to see if you can fit on Nimbus.
10. I don't think I do.
10, you just do, actually. The DC is 10.
Nimbus, would you mind taking us over there?
Yeah, you guys eventually all float down to where Wes is as well. You guys kind of go a little bit ahead of him, so you guys are kind of in a line right now. Zav goes, Jesus. Yeah, let's do it. He casts Fly on him and...
Wait, before you do that,
Okay.
do we want to take a short
Yeah, we
rest?
do.
Do we need to take a breather?
Yeah. I think that would be a good
Yeah,
idea.
we probably should.
Let's
Zav
do
goes,
that. We're gonna, in this fake water cave, we're gonna take a breather.
Okay.
Short rest.
I will say
Keep
that.
an eye out.
Yeah,
for
but
things.
they still have to cast Fly to get down to where you are.
Oh, I throw a rope up.
So the way this awning works is there's like a thing above you, so that way while you guys are just kind of walking and seeing, you couldn't see it, but if you go down a little ways, then you can actually see that
I
the
see.
cave goes on.
Yeah,
and
so you can't get into it just
Not
like, there's-
vertically.
You'd have
Yeah.
not without dropping into the rapids.
Yes,
Okay.
and you see Ziv and Zav also kind of. Actually, let me make a strength check for them to see if they can carry Blorog, his big form.
He is his chonk form.
Yeah, they both managed to kind of slowly but surely carry Blorog down.
I almost died alive.
Yeah. Well,
As in
not
almost
as bad
die.
as-
No,
there's
It just
I-
would have been
down
kind
there.
of weird.
I did almost
You've been
die.
like, uh-oh, Julie's dead. Gotta challenge you guys somehow. We haven't had any, like, tense battles, you know? Besides Julie blowing out a couple of Nelson's teeth.
There's got to be a magic way to fix that, though.
Yeah, dentistry. Short rest. You guys can roll your hit die
How many do I get to roll again? I always forget.
up to your level. Have you guys taken a short rest yet this session? Or this,
This day,
adventure?
no, because
This day,
we
no.
slept outside the
But-
cave.
Yes.
But I only had 7 to start with because you only get half of them back after a long rest, and
Yes,
we
that's true.
used them. So
I don't think I used them the previous day either.
yeah, you didn't.
No, I don't
I
think
did though, so
did
I
use
only
them.
got half of them back. But it's fine. I still have a couple left, and I'm at full health.
You guys
'cause I
finish
did
your
some
short
good
rest on the
rolls.
side of this lava river, quote unquote. What are you guys doing?
It's time to continue the trek. Who's taking point this time?
I'll take it.
Nelson, you're gonna go up in the front. Who's next?
I will.
Julie. Okay. Interesting. Blorog will go behind you, I guess.
I will go after that.
Okay. And Ziv and Zav will take up the rear as Le Tweens. All right. You guys continue forward. This actually works great for me. As you guys continue, the river kind of ends, and you are in complete darkness. What do you do?
Nelson is.
Can I... How much space is between me and Wes?
That's up to you guys. I would say probably if you're just marching in marching order, I would say probably 5.
5 feet?
Yeah.
Wes, take a step back, and I pull out my phone flashlight.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I take a step back. Well, yeah, we'd spread out a little bit on our trek.
You make a tech check for me.
To turn
Really?
on my phone flashlight?
Yep.
2.
2.
Yeah.
You're not sure if it's the water
She
you
just
were
can't
in.
hit that button.
You're not sure if it's the water you were in, or if
It
it's
was in my bag
Wes's
of
kind
holding.
or if it's Wes's kind of general thing.
It wasn't
but you
in the
cannot get
water. I
your-
assume it was like in the bag of holding.
Either way, you can't get it to seem to go on right now.
He thought of this one this time, guys. Can I? Let's see.
Wes, in your Dungeoneer packs, you have glow sticks.
It does not say that.
Yeah, I know, because it's not a modern Dungeoneer's pack.
Instead
All
of
right, I
torches,
break
you
out
have
some
glow
I
sticks.
break
Yeah.
out some glow sticks.
Okay. It's low light in here right now, but you guys continue on through this cave. And Nelson,
Yeah.
You're walking forward for a little bit, and suddenly your cheek feels a little bit wet.
You're crying.
Oh no. I look up.
You look up, doesn't seem to be anything. Make a perception check.
Am I crying?
You wipe the side of your cheek, and it seems to be blood.
Ugh. Am I bleeding?
You seem to have a small cut on the side of your cheek. Make a perception check for me.
Oh, okay. That was a 23.
23.
Yeah.
Take one of the glow sticks and flash it around, and you see kind of in front of you, and one that you just kind of passed barely, these kind of, it almost looks like cobwebs, almost. But it's this kind of...
It likes metal.
They're
weird...
like razor webs?
You can't really tell. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
8.
8? Yeah, you can't really tell what this is, but you see a lot of it kind of in front of you now.
Nelson, why'd you stop?
There's these thin, sharp ribs in front of us that I just cut my cheek on.
Can I feel around with my sword?
Sure. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Nope, I think that was a 4.
Doesn't seem to be anything, really.
Sorry, that was not a 4, it was a 2.
Even worse. There really is nothing. He is just complaining.
Can I prestidigitation like a small flame on the end of my staff and stick my staff out and try and light some webs on fire, potentially?
You don't see him.
Oh, well,
You can make a perception check.
in front of, I just reach out for them and like wave it around.
Yeah.
Perception 17.
17? Yeah, you can just barely make out kind of clusters of it, and you can kind of see that it's weird because like it only kind of reflects with some of the light if you kind of move it around, and as you kind of get closer to it, it almost disappears. But you kind of walk up to one strand where you see Nelson's reached up to, and you light the tip of your staff on fire. Nothing happens. You touch it too.
It doesn't catch on fire.
Can I see them
you
now,
see it
though?
actually start to glow a little bit now, and you can actually see it a little bit better now.
Would I know if it's like a magical effect?
You can roll an Arcana check to see.
Sure. 14.
14. With that, you can tell that it's not magical.
Okay.
It is there in the real world. It is just seemed to be this weird metallic wiring that has been stretched out through this cave.
Huh.
Blorg behind you, Julie goes, What's going on?
Nelson thinks he sees something.
No, I did.
He does see something. Look at it, and I illuminate it using the light of my glow stick.
Yeah, you lit it, and now, Julie, you can kind of see this reddish
okay,
wire
I
kind of
see
ahead
it.
of you.
Well, that's odd.
It is odd. I agree.
I
What do
guess
you got?
just keep
Oh, sorry.
going.
Nelson, make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh my. 18.
You're fine. Your cheek kind of starts to sting a little bit, is all.
Well,
I guess I'll go in the front then.
No, hold on. I can. And he takes out his axe and is going to try to saw at one. See if it'll
go
snap
ahead
or
and
break.
make an attack on it, melee attack on
Yeah,
it.
just take a step back just in case this springs back. That's a 10.
10. You chop it, and you just it just bounces off this kind of metal wiring.
Can I try sawing through it? That was more my idea.
Yeah. Go ahead, just make a general athletics check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20?
Yeah.
With that, you begin sawing at it with your axe, and it eventually kind of goes pink. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. That is a 18.
18. You just barely dodged out of the way as this thing snaps out, and it makes this really loud, like, pink sound, and it kind of echoes down this chamber.
Well, we know they're hard to break.
and we shouldn't break them, considering the tension on them.
Yeah. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I don't know. Should I?
It's not blocking our path, is it?
It is.
Oh, I thought it was just to the side.
No, it is all up in front of you.
All right, I am finally going to use this. Very excited. Trying to think if I should actually use Tiny Servant to be like, hey, go down there. Tell me what's up.
Could I try plucking one of them?
It'll cut you.
I have gloves on.
Go ahead.
If she has
and
full
make
armor on, she probably has like halberds on too.
Go ahead and make it just a general dexterity check.
22.
22. Yeah, you pluck one, and it kind of lets out this tink sound.
Yeah, what note is it?
Make an intelligence check.
Yeah, okay. That's, I have perfect pitch, O'Neill. That was a
Does
natural
Julie have
20.
perfect-
That
Oh,
was a
okay.
natural 20. I have perfect pitch.
I don't know how Julie. Somewhere in Julie's past, she studied music. It's a high G sharp.
Okay, thank you.
Well,
All right.
how far to the end of the hall? Dude, can I see like if there's like a last bit of it or?
As you kind of flash your light, you can't really like. There's pockets where you think you could like walk through, but you can't really tell because every time you shift the light around, the what you see shifts. But as far as you can tell, I mean, you just can't tell really how far it goes. Make a what check? Just a general intelligence check.
12.
12? Yeah, you can't really tell how far this goes.
Yeah. Well, how big are the spaces between the wiring?
Well, the one I plucked is pretty small, so I assume it's
the
near
one
it.
you plucked specifically, yeah, it was just kind of on the side of the cave. But some of them go across, some of them go across the
Yeah.
side. They are stretched out in a way where you would have to dip, duck, and dive if you can see them. Is the problem?
Okay, I see.
How well can I see then?
Make a perception check. Actually, you already made a perception check. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
You cannot see them very well.
So if I was to dip, duck, and dive, would that be disadvantaged?
You don't know.
Okay, I'll try it.
Okay. Julie just marches forward. How far are you going?
As far as I can.
Okay. Make a dexterity
Okay.
check.
That was a natural 20.
Natural 20. You see Julie just kind of walking forward, and every once in a while, just kind of, she'll stop for a second, kind of with her arms out, and then take a step to the left, step to the right, that kind of thing. How far did you say you were going?
As far as I could.
Okay. Eventually you kind of see Julie about 60 feet past, and Julie, you only take 3 points of slashing damage from these. And go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, that was a 23.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. You are completely fine. You see Julie kind of keep on going, and eventually Julie V's are stopped.
And is it just empty cave on this side?
Yeah, it is just empty cave.
Okay, is there anything on the wall on my side that could be a switch?
Make an investigation check.
12.
12? No, you don't see anything. But Julie is now on the other side of these, so what are you guys doing?
Well, I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, that's just showing off. You guys got anything? Any ideas?
I'm a veteran. Of course I could do this. Come on. Unless I rolled a 1. Then I couldn't.
My spells are starting to get a little bit low, but let me see if I can get something here.
I mean, I could...
Look, I don't bother expending a spell if you don't have to. Because we got to try and think of a way to get through all these,
Yeah.
together. Like
getting ourselves
I
cut
could
up.
get one or both of the 2 people across, but that gas thing, Nelson, would be pretty clutch if you could do
I
that
could
to
do it
multiple
to
people.
one person one more time. I think that's all I have in me.
Well, let's wait on
Borog
it then.
goes, I would, I might appreciate that I'm kind of big. This might be a little bit, I mean, I can dance as well as the rest of them, but I'm a bigger fella, so it might, be a little bit. You know what? Don't worry about that.
Could you guys throw something to me out of curiosity?
Oh yeah, that's actually a good idea. I take out of my Dungeoneer's pack.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take out a my some like a ration pack
Okay.
that I have it and try and toss it through.
How she's 60 feet. Go ahead and make a ranged attack on proficiency bonus, just for the sake of it.
Natural 1.
You see Wes toss it, and it immediately gets sliced in half by a wire right in front of him.
Blurog, could you try to shoot something all the way across?
Yeah. Take a step back.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Jesus Christ, Borog. You see him shoot almost straight down the middle of this thing. And it actually goes almost all the way to you, but then it kind of gets bounced around a little bit towards the end.
And I can't reach it?
I'll say that you can reach it. It gets bounced around and kind of scattered, but you can reach parts of it.
What would you think about launching the portable hole?
Oh. Like everybody climb in and then someone frisbees it through?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm down. That sounds fun. Maybe I shouldn't be the one to throw it.
yeah, I got terrible aim.
Um,
oh, hold
I mean,
on. I
I
have
have-
a great idea. Hold on. I could. Trying to think if I could cast Tiny Servant and it could carry the hole.
But you only have a few minutes because there's no oxygen.
Yeah, but it's tiny and it can just skitter through and not.
But if it's tiny, 60 feet is a big distance, isn't it?
What is its speed? It has a 30-foot speed, and it can climb 30 feet, so we can climb around them as well. Lest we all get stuck in a hole, in a teeny tiny hole.
Yeah. You're right.
In the middle of the hallway.
Okay, yes, do it.
Yeah, all right. Nelson is going to use his Alexandria phone, and he is going to tinker with it for a second, and then almost like insect-like, it's going to spring 6 little leggies and 2 antennas.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. Interesting. Okay.
And I'm going to place it down, and it's going to run in a little circle, and it's going to sit.
all right.
All right.
I say, whoever, can we all fit in the hole?
I think we've already determined that only like 2 people can at a time.
No,
you
it's a
can
big
all
hole.
fit in the hole. Yeah.
Yeah, if we could all fit, it's 10 feet and super deep. So, like, if we could all fit in the tiny hut the night before, then just barely, then yeah, we could definitely all fit in the hole.
Okay.
All right, everyone here's the deal. There's no air in there. So here's what we're going to do. We're all going to take deep breaths right before we get in, and then we aren't going to breathe. Everyone's going to hold their breath as long as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And then that way and everyone try and breathe slow and not use any oxygen while we're in there. That'll extend the amount of air that's in there.
So who
Got it?
all is getting in?
I think everyone.
Everyone?
I think everyone's going to get in.
No,
Can-
wait.
we could
Should
do
we
this in
leave
2
one
trips.
person out? Should we leave one? Yeah. Should we do this in 2 trips? Should we leave one person out just in case, like, we all
I can
get
stay back just to monitor the Alexandria.
just in case. Yeah, just in case the tiny servant dies and then Julie is stuck here by herself
it
with
can
everybody
hear
stuck in a
you.
hole in the middle of this stuff.
You see the tiny Alexandria phone go.
Plays a
Oh,
sad
you're not
little
gonna die,
ringtone.
buddy. It's fine.
All right, it makes like little grabby hands.
Okay.
That's for front 2 leggies.
All right,
That's
I drop
terrifying,
it on
but
the
okay.
ground, and I hop in.
Okay. Everybody hops in. Blorog makes it a little bit uncomfortable because there's a lot of. He's a big boy.
Yeah,
But
Nelson's not gonna
Nelson,
get
you
in.
peel up the hole.
Yep.
Okay.
And he goes, "All right, little friend, you see that lady over there?" And he can because he has blind sight up to 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna, all right, you're gonna take this and you're gonna bring it to her. All right, you gotta be careful of all these little stringy things. All right, so crawl around best you can. All right, here, take this.
If it has blind sight, it should be able to sense those things, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead and
Is
have
that
it
how
make
that
it a
works?
dexterity check with advantage.
All right, let me get the stats for it. It does have a stat block.
Yeah, I think Tyler actually has the same. It's the same stats as your dagger there, Tyler.
Mwah, beautiful. That is 22.
22.
22.
Okay. And how much HP does it have?
It has 10. Let me roll for it. I have to roll for it. Okay. And okay. It has 14 hit points.
14 hit points.
Yeah.
Okay. You send the tiny servant across the way. It kind of goes for a while, and it seems to be going well, but then it scurries a little bit, and one of its legs gets cut off. And then it kind of scurries a little bit more, and it's about 2/3 of the way through, and one of the arms that's actually holding the hole goes on, but it kind of puts it on the back of its back, and it continues to go on for a little bit more, and one of its legs cuts off right as it reaches Julie.
Okay, I threw the hole in the ground.
Okay, you throw the hole in the ground. You all take a breath, and yeah, you all are able
Nelson-
to
Roll out
I'm going to try to do the same thing that Julie did. And
like a
weave through.
trained dancer.
Yeah.
Okay, how are you moving through? I should have done this for
Um,
Julie, but she rolled a natural 20, so it didn't really matter.
Sort of like cautiously. Not like Mission Impossible style, but
Okay. Go ahead and just make
amateur limbo champion.
Okay, go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Okay. Oof, that is sexy. That is a 21.
21. Crawl through. You're going all the way?
Yeah.
Okay. You begin crawling through, and you feel just like stings of these things kind of cutting into you. You said 21?
Yes, 21.
21. You feel these kind of stings kind of going into you, and you get cut up a little bit here and there, but you manage to make it all the way through. I do need you to make you take 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is a critical failure.
Man, if you would have literally probably rolled anything else, you would have been fine. But you feel as you kind of get cut up more and more, you feel your skin start to sizzle a little bit, and you're having a harder and harder time moving, and you are poisoned.
Ow. Can I still get through?
Yeah, but you get through all the way.
Okay.
Well, the poison will wear off by itself, won't it?
Eventually. Hopefully. Unless it gets worse.
Depends on the poison.
Yeah.
Depends on the poison.
Yeah, I don't have anything
It's
that
fine.
can help.
It's fine. Let's go.
You guys continue on?
Yep.
And he's gonna pick up his little Alexandria buddy, and he's gonna try to do some repairs while...
Can you make repairs on it?
Oh no. It would make me feel
Let's just
better.
go ahead and make a tech check using your tools.
Oh, wait. Isn't it... Can't you use mending to heal it? Or am I thinking of
You're thinking of the other
Artificer?
thing. Yeah. Just go ahead and make a tech check with your Tinker's tools.
Oh, please, little
So
buddy.
tech plus your
Of
proficiency bonus.
course, that's a 90 plus fucking whatever.
Okay, yeah. You managed to heal him up, I'll say... Did I tell you how much damage you took?
No.
You took 9 points of damage.
Ooh,
You managed to heal him up
buddy.
about 19 plus, what'd you say?
Well, little only has 14 health.
2.
2? So that's 21. So you managed to heal him up for
I
7 points
assist
of
him
damage.
with some of my mending cantrip that I have recently learned.
Okay, then make it with disadvantage because Wes's
Helping me with
gives you disadvantage
technology.
on technology.
Oh, it's technology. I thought it was magic.
It is magic.
It's
It
a
is magic.
tiny servant.
Yeah,
It
but
is
the way
magic. It just happens to be made out of technology.
made out of technology. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so
I thought it was a
shove him
rock.
away. Don't let him help
No,
you.
it's a
No.
little phone.
It's a little
Oh,
fun.
I didn't know it was a phone. I thought it was a rock.
It was an Alexandria phone.
What is that?
Julie now knows that I have.
Yeah.
Jeff
No,
Bezos
no,
gave
it
them
was-
to all of us.
He didn't give us Alexandria phones. He gave us
He gave you guys
Amazon
the,
Echoes.
The Amazonian Alexandria's assistant, personal assistant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In Alexandria. Okay.
But you can have an Alexandria phone too. Fuck it, it's a fake one.
Oh, I thought that's what it was. I thought it was a phone.
Yeah, I'll say you healed
No,
up seven
Bliss, I got it.
points of
Thank you.
damage.